Hey guys, today I'm going to be giving you 5 different tips to improve your gameplay at Apex Legends. Let's just jump right into it. So tip number 1 is to optimize your video settings. I would recommend really turning them down to just increase your FPS. Apex Legends is a competitive shooter, and these types of fast-paced FPS games can really benefit from FPS gains. The difference between playing at like 60 FPS and 120 FPS is pretty huge, and I really recommend you guys try lowering your settings if you haven't done so already. And especially if you have older PCs or older hardware, it's gonna make a huge difference. I still have a pretty good PC, and I even play at like everything either low or off, just to go from like going from 100 FPS to like 150. Even that is a big difference, and I recommend you guys try it out. Tip number 2 is to lower your sensitivity. This is more of a personal preference, but there's a reason why most professional FPS players play at a low sense. You can get much more control over your crosshair and your character if you play at like a low sensitivity. But in order for this to be effective, you're going to need to adjust your mouse positioning. Like putting your arm on your desk and using it to aim in combination with your wrist will let you control like your actions and your character a lot better with lower sensitivity. If you're adopting low sensitivity and you're still wrist aiming, it's not going to be good for you. But putting your arm up on your desk and starting to arm aim is going to be really awkward at first. I remember I first did this when I was trying to get better at PUBG back in the day, and it took me about a week to get used to it. But after I got used to it, my aiming, my tracking, and especially my sniping got a lot better. So really, try to give it a shot. Alright, so tip 3 is to keybind your heals. This one's really simple, but it's actually really effective. Keybinding like your different heals and your shields will help you heal a lot faster than using like the in-game scroll wheel to hit number 4. Okay, let me scroll to my shield cell here, and then it just takes forever. But by keybinding your shields and your heals, you'll shave seconds off of healing every game. And this can be the difference between living and dying. You don't have to do like everything, every single heal, like Phoenix Kit and Med Kit and all that different stuff. I do, personally, but even if you just do like shield cells on mouse button 1 and then shield batteries on mouse button 2, that will help you out a lot, and you can just do it instantly. You don't have to go into that wheel menu, and it'll save you a lot of time, and you'll be able to heal a lot faster. Tip 4 is relatively simple, and it just takes some time, but learn the different champions and like the characters. Understanding like what each character does is important, because you can kind of predict what the player will do based on the character that they're playing. Understanding the pros and cons of each character will help you navigate certain fights differently. Like I haven't played Fuse I haven't played the game since like Fuse came out, and then I went to a match and I had no idea what this character was doing to me, and I just was so intimidated by it because I didn't know how to approach the fight, right? So if you don't know what most characters do, you're kind of gonna struggle. So I recommend going into like the training grounds, trying each character out, seeing what they do. This will just help you out in the game, just understanding different game mechanics and what each character does. Alright guys, before I give you the last tip, if you enjoyed this video so far, please comment, like, subscribe. That helps me out a ton. And check out my Twitch. It's at twitch.tv/nitro. I'm usually streaming there, kind of inconsistently right now, just because I'm busy with school and work and stuff, but I always tweet when I go live, so check out the Twitter as well, and then let's get to the last tip. Alright, the last tip I have for you guys is, this is actually pretty crazy to me. I didn't even think it'd be that effective, but it's actually pretty crazy. So before you go into a game, before you queue up, first game of the day, right? Before you even start that, just go into the training grounds and practice your aim for like 5 minutes. I like to do my flick shots and then like just tracking like the moving targets they have, and just like warming up. This will kind of get you warmed up and ready for your first game. I started doing this and I didn't realize how effective it was. Like I'd play substantially better my first few games just by warming up this way, instead of having to get a few rough games in there. But if you just do this in the training grounds, track your aim, practice some flick shots, I promise you guys, just try it and you'll see the difference. It's pretty crazy. It's very simple, but it's really effective. And anyways, yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. This is like the first kind of Apex Legends video I've made, so comment if you guys want to see kind of more of this kind of Apex Legends content. and let me know what you guys think. And with that, good luck in your ranked games and all your Apex stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.